Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here today in Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters Club meeting. Just before we start, myself and DT Muhammad were discussing and saying this is really the right time for the meeting. We missed each other, haven't been meeting for a while, not just because of war. We chose to not to meet during Ramadan because we want to dedicate more time for worshipping, but here we are. So thank you so much for joining us everywhere. Now, a few reminders of online meetings. Uh, some have love-hate relationship with online meetings. I understand, but because of the situation right now, we're somehow pushed to conduct online meetings. So I just want to remind individuals of few ground rules of online meetings. I usually have three, very simple, basic ones. Keep your camera on as much as you can, but your mic on mute if you are not speaking. Second, smile. There you go. Simple, very simple. We need to have smiley faces throughout the meeting, so we have almost real to having an in-person meeting. So that's something I would love to have. Third is something I have noticed during online meetings. Sometimes we forget about ourselves and we keep our camera on and we move in the house. So we don't want to have a tour in your house. Keep the secrets of your house to yourself. So if you want to move, or have some conversation, eat, or you can switch off your video temporarily until you are ready to engage with our meeting. Great. Very simple. Now, before I hand the control to our president, who will be calling meeting to order, I have a ritual that I've been doing since COVID, and I was PKD, and I continued as well in club, which is reminding ourselves about the club mission. So this is the only time I would allow everyone to unmute and copy me. When I say copy me, okay, you would see right now. I will see who's following and who's not really following. Are you ready? All
We
right.
are ready.
DTM Khalid, we follow you after you say the sentence, not with you, right?
Yes. After I follow yes, exactly. We provide
We provide
a supportive and positive
a supportive and positive
learning experience
learning experience
in which members are
in which members are
empowered.
empowered
Okay, 3 out of 4. That's okay. Empowered to develop their communication and leadership skills
to develop communication and leadership skills,
resulting in
resulting in
greater self-confidence
greater self-confidence
and personal growth.
and personal growth.
Here you go. Now, 4 out of 4. Thank you so much, everyone, for being amazing audience. And now, I would like to hand the control to the one and only Madam President, DTM Zahra Mukharraq.
Thank you so much, DTM Khalid Abdullah, our acting Sergeant at Arms, and I can see Dr. Leila's here. So Dr. Leila, DTM Khalid briefed us, but if you would like just to add a few comments from your side as Sergeant at Arms, I'd like to give you a chance.
Well, thank you, Zahra. Actually, I wrote or a few paragraphs to start the meeting. Well, it's a nice introduction, so we'll do 2 introductions since we have a lot of time. Is it okay, DTM Zahra?
Yes, please, go ahead, Leila.
Okay. So, good evening, Toastmasters and distinguished guests. So, life has a way of testing us. Not when we are ready, but when we at least expect it. Challenges, setbacks, and failures are not obstacles meant to stop us, rather than they are stepping stones placed along our journey. The true difference lies in how we respond. This is where resilience and diversity becomes the defining quality of both individuals and leaders. Resilience is not about avoiding hardship. It's about facing the tough times, learning from them, and continuing forward without giving up. Strong leaders are not those who never fail, but those who raise every time they do, stronger, wiser, and more determined. They are not discouraged by obstacles. Instead of they use them as fuel for growth. Leadership and resilience are deeply connected. A resilient leader understands that success is never a straight path. Along the way, they encounter setbacks, but they remain focused, adapting, and evolving. More importantly, great leaders know they cannot work the journey alone. They choose the right people, individuals who share their vision, strengthen the team, and stand firm during the difficult times. Today, we explore how diversity shapes resilience and how resilience defines leadership and how true leaders turn challenges into opportunities for growth, both for themselves and for those they lead. And before we begin, a few housekeeping notes for our online meeting. Please keep your microphones muted when you are not speaking. Turn your on camera if possible, as it helps to create a more engaging environment. Use the raise hand feature or chat box if you are like to participate, and avoid multitasking and give your full attention to the speakers. Kindly ensure your display name is clear and recognizable, and let's support our speakers with virtual applause, reaction, or encouraging comment in the chat, and always let's keep our feedback constructive and supportive. Thank you, and please now welcome our President DTM Zahra for her welcoming speech. Thank you, Zahra.
Wow. Thank you so much, Dr. Leila, our Surgeon at Arms. A big round of applause to DTM Khalid Abdallah and Toastmaster Dr. Leila Al Ali for their wonderful introduction, for briefing the audience on how to, let's say, how to use the Zoom meetings. And of course, I really loved the introduction that you shared with us, Dr. Leila, regarding the theme of today. Fellow Toastmasters, our honorable guests, good day to you all. Welcome to Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters Club. It's the first advanced club in the Middle East. Was established in 2004. And now I would like to officially call meeting number 275, entitled Resilience in Adversity to Order. Toastmasters is a non-profit educational organization that teaches public speaking and leadership skills through a worldwide network of clubs. And this organization, the membership in this organization up to today exceeded 270,000 members from 150 countries around the world. Isn't it amazing? We're all here to develop our communication and leadership skills. That's why the Toastmasters International mission, it's we empower individuals to become effective communicators and leaders. And of course, DTM Khalid Abdallah shared with us the club mission. So I'll go through the core values. We have 4 core values in Toastmasters. We apply it in Toastmasters and in our real life. starting with integrity, respect, service, and excellence. Fellow leaders, especially BAT members, now I would like to give a chance for the members to share with me if they received any apologies. Any apologies?
Yes, Madam President, there's a list of apologies I would like to highlight. So we have Toastmaster Ahmed Al-Arafat, Toastmaster Reem Marhoon, Dr. Gina, Dr. Dr. Saraya. We have too many doctors, mashallah. And we have DTM Ali Shahbaz, who just texted that he got somehow hooked up with something else. Was one more person, but no, I don't. Yeah, it was one more person. That's all from my end so far right now. Back to
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, VPE, DTM Khalid Abdullah. And now I would like to ask the other members if they received any other apologies. 3, 2, 1. All right, so it's always wonderful to welcome new guests to our meeting. Those guests, of course, they have different background, lovely stories, different experience, and this will help us to grow all together. So I'd like to give a chance to the guests to introduce themselves for us in today's meeting. So what will you do? You can just say your name, something is special about you, and what brought you here or the reason behind attending this meeting. So may I start with Coach Zuhair?
Hello.
Marhaba.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum. I can't talk in English, no worries.
Just say your name and something special about you.
Hi, dears. Hello, everyone. Coach Zuhair Haider, one of the fun lovers of Muhammad Shukri, coach and trainer and consultant in relations and self-development. That's it.
Wow, mashallah. Thank you for joining us. It's our great pleasure to have you, Coach Zuhair. And of
Thanks,
course, we all are inspired by DTM Shukri, our accredited speaker, and of course, the champion. Now, moving to, may I hear from Mansoor, as he's like very soon to be a member, but we would love to hear from you. Something special about you.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Mansoor Suruli, and something special about me. I used to be a funny person. Yeah. But since 2026, I stopped being a funny person.
Okay. No, still we have a chance. 2026 did not ended now. Till now, yani, alhamdulillah. So inshallah, you will continue with us being a humorous speech champion, inshallah, in future.
Hopefully.
All right. Thank you so much, Toastmaster, to be Mansoor. And we would love to hear from Abdullah.
Yes, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
This is my name, Dr. Abdullah Al-Hubayl. I am Toastmaster, member in Kuwait Toastmaster Club. And I know about this meeting by DTM Muhammad Shukri. He sent it in our group for the trainer. And happy Eid for all. And I hope all of you are safe. And thank you for this invitation, DTM Muhammad Shukri. Back to you, Zahra Yusuf.
Thank you so much, Dr. Abdullah, for joining us. And it's our great pleasure to have all our guests. I did not miss any, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So special thanks to those guests who allocated this specific time to learn, to improve their communication skills, to get to know each other, and of course, to benefit. I hope that you will find it a beneficial meeting. And now, fellow leaders, I have to ask our VP Education to let us know if the agenda is in order. DTM Khalid.
Thank you so much, Madam President. The agenda is supposed to be in order. I got, of course, it's only missing Toastmaster Bushra, who should be joining because she texted me later on. Previously. It should be fine. So with this, I would like to move a motion to adopt the agenda as it is, Madam President, and I can see there's one more guest. Back to you.
Yes, thank you so much. I noticed that. So, yes, the motion was raised by DTM Khalid and would like to have one of the members to second the motion. BAT members, yes.
I second the
Good
motion.
afternoon, everyone.
Sorry.
All right, so thank you, Toastmaster Tenaji. So the agenda is in order now. And regarding the meeting minutes, I would like to remind you that we shared the meeting minutes with you in the group, and special thanks to Toastmaster Abdullah Hijazi for preparing it. It's there in the main group, so if you have any comments, let us know. We might wait for him later on to read it so we can approve it. Now let's get the chance to know, I think, maybe Toastmaster or Toastmaster to be Safa Nabil.
Hi. Yeah, I'm Safa.
Can you please
I'm just a visitor. Yeah. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. What was the question? Sorry.
It's just to introduce yourself and maybe something special about you.
Actually, I'm just a listener. I want to know more about Toastmaster. I'm not a Toastmaster yet. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us, Safa. And Toastmasters, it's an organization where you will learn leadership and public speaking. In today's lesson, in today's meeting, you will be able to see speakers delivering impromptu speeches and prepared. So definitely you will learn a lot. Thank you so much for joining us, Safa.
Thank you.
Fellow Toastmasters and our honored guests, the theme of today is resilience in adversity. We all have been in situations where, for example, we're ready to deliver a speech, the presentation is ready, and we're very confident that we will deliver it in a perfect way. And all of a sudden, there is a technical failure. Or something happened to me this week that we had like kind of a mini event. It should be an outdoor, but it was raining. So at that moment, what will you feel? Definitely that it's a failure and everything will go wrong. But if you will think about it in a different way, this is where the resilience began. Leaders, fellow members and guests, how many of you knows J.K. Rowling? All right. So she's a lady. Before she becomes the best and one of the most important authors, most successful authors around the world, she was a single mother. She struggled financially. She tried her first chance, second, third, and the answer was no, no, no. But she believed in herself and she kept trying. This is where we call it resilience. And of course, she tried so many times and she got the opportunities. She got the opportunity when they said yes. They published her series of stories and it's Harry Potter stories. I'm pretty sure that all of you knows this specific or special series of stories. Now she's famous, but back then, if you will think about it, she might have decided to just quit or just feel that I cannot do it. But because she believed in herself, she managed to do it. In Toastmasters meeting, we do this a lot. Once you accept the role, once you deliver a speech, deliver an evaluation, accept the feedback, this is where we chose to grow over comfort. We come out of our comfort zone to grow, to be a better person. That's where we believe in ourselves. And in Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters Club, we have the theme of the year that starts with believe, then achieve, and last to transform. That's why we're all here in Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters to develop our communication and leadership skills. Fellow Toastmasters, now I would like to give a chance to the officers to share with us their reports. So may I start with, do we still have? Yeah, may I start with Dr. Leila, our Sergeant at ARN. Dr. Leila, if you can share with us your report. 3, 2, 1. All right, I received her report, so I will read it for you. That all the materials are currently with the President. It's with me, the material regarding the camera, the ribbons, and all of the other stuff. And of course, I have to thank Dr. Leila for communicating with the hotel as we shifted the meetings to online meetings for this month. And hopefully, inshallah, we will be able to meet soon in hybrid. So that's all from her side as Sergeant at Arms. Maybe as I can see, DTM Ali Shahbaz is here. So we would love to hear from you regarding the Treasurer report. DTM Ali.
Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Apologies, I'm in midst of few things, but let me tell you all, the best report I would say is the financial report, because money matters. And whenever it comes to money, this time we are doing great. So we are in good profit. We have some net profit, and the membership renewals are going fine. Lots of our, I would say, winning point as far as making it net profit is good membership renewals. Of course, it's a reminder to others as well who haven't renewed. Please come forward and renew your membership. That's all from my side, Madam President. Also, to add that we couldn't have the meeting today, that again boost our club finances.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, DTM Ali, for the update and for your report. Moving to the Vice President of Public Relations, Toastmaster Mohammed Abdul Karim, if you can share with us your report.
Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. For me, I've got nothing to report except one, our previous meeting has not been uploaded yet on YouTube. We had a lot of work because of the current circumstances, we had a lot of work, but inshallah today I'm going to upload the previous meeting. That's what I've got to say. For the posters and everything else are uploaded to the social media platforms. Nothing else to report.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mohammed, and I should say special thanks and appreciation to the great graphic designer, Toastmaster Mohammed. Your posters are really great, wonderful, attractive, visually appealing, and everyone has noticed that. Thank you so much, and we should apply for the district awards. Definitely, you truly deserve it. Now, moving to the Vice President of Membership, I cannot see Toastmaster or Distinguished Toastmaster Abdullah Madam, but he shared with us his report that all the guests were invited, and we will officially induct Toastmaster Mansour by next meeting, inshallah. So this is from Vice President of Membership, DTM Abdullah Madam. Moving to the Vice President of Education, DTM Khalid Abdullah.
Thank you so much, Madam President. Good evening once again, everyone. I prepared my report. I will share it and go through it quickly. Some of the portions of this report, I'm sure for our members, you've seen it in the past. So I would skip through it very quickly. So these are the members who finished their levels. And there are a few more as well were added today, literally today. So I will highlight them right now. So these are the DCP plan for the club. And as you can see, we achieved 5 DCPs right now. So all of those 5 DCPs are in our pocket. We're progressing very well with the last DCP, which is one in sequence. but of course first in sequence, but the last DCP for us to achieve. The Toastmaster Wala Musa finished her level 1. I'm trying to guide her on how to mark her level completed. So we have 3 over here finishing their level 1. I have a target here as a Toastmaster Ahmed Al Arafat, but then all of the rest of the others, they can be a standby for Toastmaster Ahmed Al Arafat. Any of the names listed here need to finish their level 1 before end of this term for us to get all of the 6 DCPs. So we're in good shape when it comes to here. The division contest was announced, so on the 24th of April would be English, and on 25th of April would be for Arabic, and it would be online, Division B contest. So this is a note for all of the contestants, and of course, not just contestants, all of the role players and our guests. You want to see, this is your time to see an online contest, a real contest where the best of the best in Bahrain Toastmasters would come to compete. And of course, in our case as well, we are a global club, so we have members as well across the region. And this is the meeting calendar, tentative meeting calendar we have. So today we are having our meeting on the 28th of March. Next meeting would be a joint meeting. I'll speak a little bit more about this joint meeting in the group because I need your feedback before we move on for this joint meeting. There's a club that I organized the joint meeting with, and they are asking for us to have 1 p.m. on one of the Saturdays under the OIG meetings, which is the unofficial meeting that we have. Then, of course, we have the Power of Purpose, the 2nd of May when OIG. Elections would be done on meeting on May. Then, of course, the last 2 meetings would be in June, and we'd be celebrating our unity toward the end of this term, inshallah. And this is just a reminder once again for the mentors. For the mentees, please refer to your mentors whenever you want to do any of the roles. I know most of you now are, mashallah, we're an advanced club, so all of you are, mashallah, exceeding the simple referral to your mentors when it comes to speeches, but then mentoring is very important, even when it goes to leadership, any role you wish to have. So I wish to have, for example, Toastmaster Muhammad Abdullah as my mentor for when I become a Vice President of Public Relations, just to give you, for example, an example of it. So this is a very important list, and with this I conclude my report. Madam President, back to you.
Zahra, I can give you my report for today.
Thank you so much. Our wonderful, great, vibrant Vice President of Education for preparing the... Am I audible?
You are cutting, Madam President. Yeah, and there we go when we lose our president.
All right, so maybe now
it's better now. Yes, it's better.
All right, so thank you so much, our vibrant. Thank you so much. So thank you, our vibrant Vice President of Education, for preparing the agenda, for preparing a wonderful report. And I encourage you, all of you as members, to help our Vice President of Education to take roles. Thank you so much. Now I will give a chance to Toastmaster Abdullah Hijazi to share with us his report or any points from his side as a secretary. Toastmaster Abdullah Hijazi.
Yes, good afternoon to all of you. 1 minute, I'm preparing I just shared the minutes of meeting for the last meeting on the groups. Just let me open it so I can read it for you. Okay.
Okay, Toastmaster Abdullah, I think we lost our president. What I would suggest, if you can share we already shared the minutes in the meeting in the group, just to save a bit of time, instead of reading it. And if there is any amendment, members can refer to you after the meeting. Otherwise, we would consider it as adopted. Madam President, I think we lost you.
Yes,
By give Toastmaster Abdullah hard time. Back to you.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abdullah Hijazi, for preparing the meeting minutes. And of course, we're waiting for the comments from the members. Now, the last point that we would like to shed light on in this business session, that we have to announce that starting from today, we will open the nomination. So this is the month of March, which is like we have 3 months left for the this term to conclude, and it's meeting number or the 9th month. So for the nomination chair, we would like to announce that we have the immediate past club president, Toastmaster Dr. Widad Hijazi, that she will take the lead, and of course she will encourage the members. And if you are willing, please approach Toastmaster Widad, and I will give you a chance to just explain it a bit. Now, so this month in March, we will open the nomination. Then in April, we will announce the nominated candidates. And for May, we will go for the election. Last but not least, for the last month, we will have the of course, area visit, and we will do the induction for, not the induction, but an installation ceremony for all the officers, new officers. So I would like to give a chance to immediate past club president, Toastmaster Widad Hijazi, our nomination chair, to share with us a few words.
Thank you very much, Madam President. Good afternoon, our esteemed guests and members. As immediate past president, my role now is to work on the nomination of the new president and ExCom as well. It's a new experience I myself have passed through. We joined Toastmasters thinking that it's public speaking. Then we discover it's far beyond public speaking. There is a very essential role that we take directly or indirectly. It's leadership, self-leadership, and roles that we take during at club level and at area level and then at higher levels. At the club level, it's essential that we have this ExCom that leads the club for 1 year, and they change every year. There is nomination. So as a person who joined Toastmasters for the past 5 years, and I've joined different roles, I encourage each and every member in the club to nominate herself or himself for the role that they find themselves suitable for. I will contact each and every one of you talking about the roles and asking for nomination. You know these roles we have. You can find it in every minutes of meeting and in every agenda. We have these roles starting from president, vice president education, vice president public relations, and so on until we have the sergeant at arms. So there are different roles during the ExCom, and whoever finds himself has time, has the will to work, has the commitment to work, plus working within a group. It's not only, as we said, it's not only public speaking. When you join Toastmasters, it's not only leadership, but it's a group work, a teamwork as well, that makes our club and other clubs as well, those who join to multiple clubs, they know this well, that makes the club strong. So I'm proud of that. Every time I mention, I feel proud that I joined Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters Club, because it's really a strong club that we learn. We have different ages in Toastmasters. We have a group that are really experienced, and we have fresh blood. So I hope the new ExCom will be a mix of both, fresh blood, new Toastmasters who are capable to learn, and experts who will transmit their experience to others. That's all from my side. Thank you, Madam President, for giving me the chance to talk. As I said, I will contact each and every one of you. For those who are interested, don't hesitate to contact me. Thank you very much. Back to you, Madam President.
Thank you so much, our immediate past club president, Toastmaster Dr. Widad Hijazi, for accepting the role, and I'm pretty sure that you will do it to the best of your abilities. Now, I would like just to ask our Vice President of Education if we will do the induction for Toastmaster Amira.
Yes, I can see our VPM is in the house.
All right, in every club, we have members, and the special moment is to induct the new members, the fresh bloods, the members who will come up with a new, or who will bring their experience, their love, joy, and of course, creative ideas. That's why we have a new member with us, Toastmaster Amira, and we will do the induction for her. Toastmaster Abdullah Madan, DTM. Abdullah Madan, he's the Vice President of Membership, and he will do the induction. The floor is yours, Abdullah.
Just a second. I'm looking for the script. 1 minute.
I can send it for you.
Yes, please.
Done. In the chat.
Just give me a second. I'll move to a more quiet place.
The most awkward silence.
Okay, we are back. So, fellow Toastmasters, it is our privilege today to have a new member in our family in Bahrain, Advanced Toastmasters. Our duty and privilege to induct Toastmaster Amira Al-Jadi. She is an area director from Kuwait. So it's a privilege to induct her into Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters Club. This is an important occasion both for the new member and for our club. This individual have come to Toastmaster seeking to improve their communication and leadership. And we now have an opportunity to help them learn, grow, and achieve. So, can we please pin Toastmaster Amira Al-Jadi since we are in an online platform? Okay. Toastmaster Amira Al-Jadi, you are now joining a worldwide organization that has helped more than 4 million people learn to communicate more effectively. As a member of Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters Club, you will benefit from a proven program of self-development. You will become a part of an outstanding group of people who are dedicated to helping one another in a spirit of sharing and enjoyment. Mr. Vice President of Education, have Toastmaster Amira Al-Jadi been given an opportunity to discuss her needs and goals with the club?
Of course, as an undercover Toastmaster, he knows her rights more than I do.
Okay. Have she been told how the Toastmaster program works and informed of the many benefits they will receive, as well as the obligation of her membership?
Definitely, as an area director, I'm sure she is.
Definitely. Mr. Vice President of Education, who have been assigned as a mentor for Toastmaster Amira?
DTM Ali Shahbaz has been assigned as a mentor for Toastmaster Amira.
All right. So DTM Ali Shahbaz Ali, as an experienced Toastmaster, you have been asked to help Toastmaster Amira Al-Jidi to get off to a good start. Do you accept this responsibility and pledge to share your knowledge and experience with our new member so that she can immediately begin to benefit from their Toastmaster membership?
Inshallah, yes, I do.
All right. So, Toastmaster Amira Al-Jidi, membership in this club and in Toastmaster International is a privilege that carries with it many rewards. Yet it also places certain obligations upon you. We are a group of people brought together to do things we could not accomplish alone. Our collective obligation is to grow and improve ourselves and to share our knowledge and experience with fellow members in a spirit of enjoyment. This means you must work diligently towards your own self-development, evaluate others' speeches in a spirit of support and sharing, assist the club in reaching its goals, remain positive, and keep, of course, a smile on your face. All right. We ask you, Toastmaster Amira Al-Jidi, to dedicate yourself to personal growth, to share this great gift with your fellow members, and to help keep this Toastmaster Club strong and dynamic. Okay. I would like to, would we repeat this, or just I read everything and then she says I do?
Yeah, I would say you read everything.
Okay. Okay. Toastmaster Amira Al-Jidi, just say I do after I say the following paragraph. Toastmaster Amira Al-Jidi, in the presence of my fellow members of the Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters Club, make this firm obligation to attend meetings regularly and prepare fully for each assignment, to apply myself to the projects outlined in Toastmasters education program, to participate actively in club activities, to evaluate others in a positive, constructive manner, to build open, friendly relationships with my fellow members, and to bring other new members, of course, to bring other new members into the club so that they can also gain the benefits of Toastmasters. Toastmaster Amir Al-Jidi, you can say now. I do. You're muted. You are muted, Toastmaster.
We could hear the silent I do.
Unmute yourself, Amira. Yes, I can hear.
Is it to me?
Yes, now you are. You can repeat. You can say.
Yes, you.
Excellent. Now, would all members of BAT? I believe this would be good if we could do it together. We, the members of Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters Club.
We the members of
Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters Club.
Pledge to support you in your quest.
Pledge to support you in your quest
for self-development. To provide you. With positive.
With positive.
Helpful evaluations.
Helpful
evaluations.
To maintain
Maintain
a friendly, supportive atmosphere
supportive atmosphere.
to give you opportunities
To give you opportunities.
to help others
To help others.
and to make your Toastmasters membership
Your Toastmasters membership
a rewarding and fulfilling experience.
A rewarding and fulfilling
experience.
Thank you, dear Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters Club members, and congratulations Toastmaster Amira Al-Jidi for joining our club. Congratulations to us, Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters, for having a member like you in our club. Thank you so much. And hopefully we are having also great news. We'll be having also a new member soon. So we'll be having more inductions, even though we're going and facing these difficulties. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. And back to you, whoever was having the mic.
All right, thank you so much, BPM DTM Abdullah Medan for the induction, and welcome to Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters family. Toastmaster Amira, it's our great pleasure to have you, and we're lucky to have you with us. Fellow members, this concludes the business session. Now I would like to give a chance for our guest, Jata, if I'm pronouncing your name right. If you can just, yes. So we would love to know you more, maybe something special about you, and of course.
Well, good afternoon. Thank you. Thank you very much. I am a member of the Kuwait Challengers Toastmasters Club, and I am grateful to be a part of your club meeting. Thank you for the invitation. And this is actually the first club meeting that I've joined since the conflicts began. So this is nice, and this is very peaceful for me. So thank you very much.
Thank you for attending, and I'm pretty sure that you will enjoy it, and inshallah you will benefit from it. Now, fellow members, leaders, Toastmasters, and guests, it's the time to have the energy back and enjoy our time. I know that as what Toastmaster Jata said, it's her first time to attend an online meeting, and maybe it's most of us. So let's have fun. I have prepared a presentation where you will be able to see pixelated images for the club members, but not all of them are club members. So we will try to guess. So feel free to open your microphone and guess what you can see in front of you. All right. So who do you think is in
Khalid and
Khalid and Ali? We have a few more members.
DTM Farhaz.
Farhaz as well.
I took this my selfie, so I know who's there.
I think I am there also. I am there. Toastmaster Abdullah as well.
So we have Abdullah Hikadi, Toastmaster Mohammed Dosari, Farhaz, and of course DTM Khalid and DTM Ali. All right, let's see. One more click. Who's this person?
I think it's
DTM Mohammed.
Not a female. Oh my God.
Toastmaster Muhammad Shukri.
Yes. You're the smartest. All right, let's see. One more.
That's Ralph C. Smith.
Knows this person. Yes. Yes.
I think
Yeah, good.
Oh,
Dr.
very good,
Ralph
DTM Muhammad.
One more. I'll go for one more. Another lady.
Yes, Dr. Layla.
Dr. Layla.
I believe Toastmaster with
You,
that.
Zahra.
Is it you?
You, Zahra.
No, I don't wear beige.
Yeah, Zahra.
Did it guess?
Well, if it's not me and Zahra,
Dr. Gina. Is she Dr. Gina? No.
It's Rana.
Oh.
Rana. Let's go for one more and then we will close it. Very obvious.
Yeah.
Aisha.
Toastmaster Widad and
Aisha.
Toastmaster Abdullah.
The Hijazis.
family.
The Hijazis, yes, the Hijazis.
Yeah.
The Hijazis.
This is from the DTAC, I think.
Yes, and DTAC 2025 last year. So now I can see the energy is back. We will start now officially with what's required from us. So for the benefit of our guests, our meeting is divided into 3 segments. We will start with the prepared speeches. Then we have the impromptu, which is the unprepared speeches, then moving to the evaluation. And to go throughout those 3 segments, we have role players. So, of course, we have role players who will take the lead, who will help the members to have a very energetic plus a very fruitful, beneficial meeting. Now, fellow leaders, it's our great pleasure to welcome the Master of Ceremonies, the person who will take the lead, who will make or ensure that tonight's meeting is energetic, where you will have fun. He will bring or she will bring the energy, and of course, ensure that it's an enjoyable and beneficial meeting. So please help me welcoming the Master of Ceremony for today's meeting, who is none other than me. So it's better to say that the MC is here. Fellow members, I have to start now again as Master of Ceremony. Let me ask you a few questions, and I will ask you to react in different way. So the first question, if you're feeling positive today, give me a smile. Positive. Yes, I can see Farouk. MashaAllah. So it could be one of your best days. And inshallah, we hope that it's a best day, or the coming days
For
are
everybody.
fruitful, inshallah. So now, if you feel that in today's meeting, you're stronger than what you were back then, like let's say in 1 year back, and you feel that you're stronger today, give me a thumbs up. If you feel that you're stronger, you're better, maybe you overcome some of the challenges. Wonderful. Now, I have to hear yes from you if you are ready for inspiring meeting.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
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 All right. So let's
Yes.
start. Now we can start. Now we have to start with the general evaluator. We all know that for our personal growth, we have to get feedback from others. So for us in Toastmasters, we have a role called general evaluator. This person will go through the entire meeting, and of course, he will share with us the feedback and reflection to build the resilience, to ensure that we are empowered and we are stronger. We have a general evaluator. So please help me welcoming Toastmaster Bushra Mi'raj to brief us more about her role as general evaluator. Bushra, the microphone is yours.
Thank you so much, Ms. President. It's really nice to be back with Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters, as it has been a long time since I last attended the meetings. And yes, today I'll be the general evaluator. And as you have mentioned, I'll be taking notes of everything that do happen during the meeting. And afterwards, during the general evaluation segments, I'll be sharing a detailed report and what could be further improved for better upcoming meetings. Thank you, and back to you.
Thank you so much, our lovely Toastmaster Bushra. Now, moving to the next role player, he is the accounter and the grammarian. Now, of course, we're here to grow, to build our skills, and what we can shed light on, it's the small details while speaking. The way how we express ourselves, the language that we use, and of course, the tiny details will be reported by someone called the accounter and the grammarian. So please help me welcoming the person who will help us to develop our communication and our public speaking skills, who's none other than the accountant and grammarian DTM Khalid Abdullah.
Thank you so much, Madam President, distinguished Toastmaster Zahra Mukarrag. Good evening once again, everyone. So today is a test for me, not just for you, to forget about the noise of the missiles and to tune in on what you will be saying next. And I have a double role, a double agent, in fact, multiple agents, but let me just explain those two roles. First one is grammarian, and I can see most of your Toastmasters here. So the grammarian is a person who would be watching on your language, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Of course, the bad and ugly, I would not pinpoint individuals. I'll just highlight that these are general points that we need to improve in our grammar. And the second segment of the grammarian role is to introduce the word of the day and encourage everyone to use the word of the day. The word of the day is fortitude, meaning it's a noun, by the way. Fortitude means courage in pain or adversity. What can I tell by just looking at the screens or the windows I can see here? You're full of fortitude, and that's just given. I said just an example of using the word. Another example, he endured her illness with great fortitude. That's also another example of the use of the word of the day. So please, I encourage you to use the word of the day, and I will be counting it and reporting it back to the general evaluator toward the end of this meeting. The second role is the accountant. Very simple, but very sneaky, because I'll be looking at all of the grudges that you'll be using. You know, يعني. Yeah, I can even look at the Arabic as well, words and repeated words. So these are words that we don't want to use, but I'll be happy that you would be using them because I'll be pinpointing to you. And that's the time where I can name individuals and say, you could have used better silence instead of crutches. Wish you all the best, everyone. And back to you, DTM Zahra, with full fortitude.
Thank you so much, our grammarian and accountant Khalid. Now, moving to one of the most important roles that we in Toastmaster are having in each and every meeting to ensure that we speak within time. So resilience does not mean just it's like I have to cope with the changes, or I have to believe in myself and I have to give it another chance. But it means that we have to follow a certain rule. We have, or it means that it's a discipline. We should speak within a specific period of time. We should deliver our speeches in a different way within the time. But of course, we have to stay focused and we have to ensure that this is the time given in order to be qualified. So our timer today, the timer in each meeting plays a crucial role, and he will keep track on time. He will share with us his details, but before that we have to call him. So please help me welcoming Toastmaster Hussein Al Ubaidan, the timer of today's meeting, with a round of applause.
Greetings, Madam Toastmaster, the DTM Zahra, fellow Toastmasters and guests. They say time is money, and today I'm the bank manager. To ensure we don't go overrun, or let's say we don't go over with the drawing in our meetings to schedule, I will be tracking every second. My goal is not to rush you, but to help you master the art of the elegant exit. Look for my green, yellow, and red signals to know exactly where you stand in your journey through time. For table topics, speakers should limit their remarks to no more than 2 minutes as follow. At 1 minute, I will be raising the green card. 1 minute and 30 seconds, I will be raising the yellow card. And at the 2 minutes, you're in danger. I will raise the red card. Those giving speeches should should limit their remarks to their specific speeches. Icebreaker speeches should be 4 to 6 minutes in length. At 4 minutes, I will raise the green card. At 5 minutes, I will raise yellow card. And again, at 6 minutes, you will be in danger. I will raise the red card. Most other speeches should be 5 to 7 minutes in length. At 5, I will raise the green card. At 6 minutes, I will raise the yellow. And at the 7, I will raise the red card. The individual evaluation should be between 2 and 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I will raise the green card. At 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I will raise the yellow card. And at the 3 minutes, you should be finishing your talk. I will be raising the red card. Thank you, Madam Toastmaster, and back to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Hussein, for briefing us about the timing cards. And now, it's the time to start with the prepared speeches. We have 2 speakers in today's lesson and in today's meeting. As a teacher, I have to say lesson. So, we will start with the first speaker. It's a very special moment for each and every one of us once you enter a Toastmaster meeting and you deliver your first speech. It's your first step in the Toastmaster journey. It's the first speech and it's the first impression. We have a speaker today that we've just had the induction for her, Toastmaster Amira. She will deliver her first speech in Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters Club. And before we call her, we would love to hear from her evaluator, Distinguished Toastmaster Tenaji Omar, to brief her about the objective of her speech. So Tenaji, the microphone is yours.
Thank you so much, Madam President, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests. Welcome to Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters meeting, and I truly wish you a safe and enjoyable time with us here today. Today, it's my pleasure to evaluate Toastmaster Amira. As I always say, listening to Icebreaker is an amazing moment. Either you are listening to a new speaker coming to Toastmasters or a veteran speaker who is giving us a reflection about the journey, or let's say a new, fresh approach. And today, keeping it tuned to listen to what Toastmaster Amira is bringing on to us, to the table. And in this speech, she's supposed to provide us with a general introduction about herself, her direction, and I wish her all the best and looking forward to see what you are going to bring forward with your fortitude. Back to you.
Lovely usage of the word of the day. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tenaji. And now we have the first speaker of today's meeting, Toastmaster Amira, with a speech title, Rise Beyond Fear. She will deliver a speech from her motivational strategy path, and it's a project number 1 from level 1, and the time is 4 to 6 minutes as an icebreaker speech. Please help me welcoming the first speaker, Toastmaster Amira, with a speech title, Rise Beyond Fear. The microphone
Thank you,
is yours.
DTM Zahra Al-Harrak. Good evening, Toastmasters and honored guests. My name is Amira. Some of my friends call me Amira Zaman. It means Amira of time. And it reminds me that every moment matters, every small step can become a brave new beginning. That's why being here today means so much to me. Today, I am not just standing here, I am starting something new. This is my first speech in English. Honestly, I feel excited and nervous. But today I chose courage. Thank you for being here. I joined Toastmasters in December 2023 in Arabic for beginner group. But today I am starting again in English because I want to learn and improve step by step. That decision led me to one of the most challenging moments in my journey. And today I would like to share a real story. Not long ago, I was offered a role of the first time chief judge, and yes, it was in English. When I heard that, I froze for a moment. In that moment, my mind started speaking. Inside my mind, I had a conversation with myself. I said, Mira, are you serious?
I believe we lost Toastmasters Amira.
So let's give her a few seconds to rejoin. While waiting, I would like to mention that we're lucky to have DTM Said Abbas Al Alawi. It has been such a long time since we met. So DTM Said Abbas, if you would like to share a few words while we're waiting for Amira.
I want to hear something that he says to Khalid. I miss him mingling with Khalid.
I'm not sure if he can hear us or if he's able to open his microphone.
Don't awaken the giant.
We have something special for DTM Said Abbas, like in the coming few slides. And inshallah, he'll be able to see it. So
Just clicked on our speaker. Her laptop just got restarted all of a sudden. So she is fixing what's happening. And again, this is just another fortitude moment for her to show her resilience.
In fact, when Madame Toastmaster said at the beginning, a technical glitch, I was crossing my fingers. So let's touch wood, everyone.
Yeah. Technical glitches are hard to handle. Other things you can handle as Toastmaster.
because everyone,
especially when you have these automatic updates, you can't control them. Yeah. So you want to tell something to pass the time, or you want to change the agenda?
Another pixel, Madam President.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, great. Yeah, let's go through it.
Yeah.
So this is not the one. No. Wait. This is the presentation. Okay. All right, let's see who's next. Of course, Hijazi is. Any guesses?
Ahmed.
Ahmed. Toastmaster Ahmed, yeah.
Toastmaster Ahmed. And next. Of course, a lady.
This is you, Madam President.
No? You?
Toastmaster Bushra?
Yeah, Bushra, probably.
Yes, Toastmaster Bushra with GE. Next.
عبد
Very
الله
obvious.
حجازي.
Of course. Toastmaster Qadir, DTM. Farouk.
لا
No.
not
No,
Farouk.
come on.
This is
Toastmaster
Abdullah
Said.
Hijazi's angle.
Sayyid
Yeah, أنا
Abbas.
قلت عبد الله حجازي.
I think Sayyid Abbas.
He doesn't sit
Sayyid.
there.
Yes,
Abdullah doesn't
yes,
sit there.
Said Abbas.
Sayyid
Oh.
Abbas.
No, صدق هذه.
Where is the blue laptop?
Look at the
I
posture.
couldn't find any image. So we have
Said
a
Abbas,
meeting with
look at the posture, mashallah.
a leader. All right, so we have Toastmaster.
Amira's back.
She's back.
Amira's back, yes.
Amira, yalla. You may continue, Amira, from where you stopped.
Yeah, I said, Amira, are you serious? Your English is not so strong. What if you make mistakes? What if you disappoint people? My heart was racing. I felt scared. I felt pressure. But then something changed. I said something else. Amira, try. Why not? You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. So I accepted the role. And something beautiful happened. I learned, I grew, I gained confidence. It wasn't perfect, but it was powerful. That moment taught me something important. Growth begins when we leave our comfort zone. And this lesson became even more meaningful when I thought about someone very special. My baby girl. I have a little daughter who made me a mother after 10 years, and it changed my life. So today I would love to say something to my daughter, my sweetie girl. If one day you feel scared, if you doubt yourself, remember this. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be perfect. Just take one small step, as one step can indeed make a milestone. This message is not only for her. It is for everyone here today. If there is something in your heart, a dream, a goal, or even a fear, start. Don't wait. Even a small step matters, because courage doesn't mean you have no fear. Courage means moving forward. So today, I am still learning, still growing, still choosing courage. And maybe that's how every beautiful journey begins. I am truly happy to begin this journey with the Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters family. I didn't become perfect. I just become braver. And maybe that's all it takes to begin. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Wow, thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Amira. We have to stand up ovation for her delivering her first speech. Congratulations, Toastmaster Amira. You've delivered a wonderful speech. It's your first step, and I can see, or we all can see, that you chose courage, and of course, you delivered your first speech in English. I can see this is the best start. And definitely the future is better. Now, thank you so much, Toastmaster Amira, for delivering a wonderful icebreaker. Fellow leaders, moving to the second speaker who will deliver the second speech. It's not a project-based speech, but it's a speech that will definitely inspire us to reflect, grow, and be more confident about what we will deliver, to think about it or our future in a different way. Our next speaker will share with us a special motivational speech that will remind us that how resilience can shape our journey and push us beyond our limits. This is what we do in Toastmasters, and who will deliver this? None other than the one and only, the special communicator, the special speaker. He's the accredited speaker and he's the champion of Bahrain. He is none other than DTM Mohammed Shukri. The microphone is yours, DTM Mohammed. He will deliver his inspirational, motivational speech. You have 8 to 10 minutes, DTM Mohammed.
What if you are not who you think you are? What if the person you've been trying so hard to become is actually someone you were never meant to be? Madam Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. Once upon a time, a lioness, female lion, hunting a flock of sheep, dies in childbirth. The lion cub, the baby lion, is left motherless and is surrounded by the flock of sheep. A female sheep takes pity on the cub, the baby lion, and raises it as if it's one of their own. The lion cub grew, eating grass, bleating, and running in fear every time danger appears. The lion was not weak, but the lion believed he was a sheep, until one day another lion saw him. Shocked, confused, he chased him down. And as this lion sheep trembled and begged for his life, the older lion dragged him to a pond of water. Still shaking, still afraid, he forced the baby lion to look into the water surface. And for the first time in his life, he saw his reflection. He didn't see a sheep, he saw a lion. And in that moment, everything changed. Let me ask you something. How many of us is living as that lion? Not because we lack strength or ability, because we never truly saw who we are. You see, our urgent need to fit in often overrides our natural ability to live as who we truly are. And that is where the real struggle begins, because every one of us is designed as a one and only. Yet we spend years trying to become one of many. A few years ago, I was mentoring a group of startup founders in Oman. They were preparing for a big demo day, pitching their ideas for investors. One founder made me stop. Let me call her Sarah. She sat in front of me, walking me through her pitch deck, and I was stunned. Her work was far more advanced than the rest. Her thinking sharper, her clarity stronger, but something didn't match. Her language, her tone, her behavior, it all sounded like everyone else. She was trying to fit into the same level. I couldn't continue the session normally, so I stopped. And I told her exactly what I think of her and her work, then ended by looking at her directly and saying, Sarah, you are from a totally different league. Silence. A deep, heavy silence. Her eyes almost filled with tears. That moment changed everything. That was Sarah's pond. That was the moment she saw her reflection. 2 months later, I returned to Oman, new cohort, new group, new program, and there she was. She knew I'm coming. She had booked a special session just to show me. She introduced me to her husband, PhD holder, and also her co-founder. And then she showed me who she had become, or rather, who she finally allowed herself to be. She didn't become better. She became accurate, who she really is. But let me tell you something. I was not always the one pointing and pulling people to the pond. I was once in that pond myself. In 2009, I left my job as a safety coordinator in Aluminium Bahrain, Alba. By that time, I had trained thousands of employees, leaders, contractors, guests, you name it. I spoke, I taught them, I led. But the moment I stepped outside the corporate world into the real world, everything changed. I became unsure, doubtful, even afraid. So what did I do? I started looking for herds, other trainers, following their paths, copying their styles, trying to fit in so I don't fail. I was no longer myself. I was a sheep trying to learn how to survive. One day, my younger brother, who's well acquainted with the training industry, watched me. He saw the stress. He saw how unnatural I had become. So he pulled me aside and he said, Mohammed, you are not from that league, so stop trying to fit in it. That was my pond. That was my reflection. And from that moment, everything shifted. You see, most people are not struggling because they lack ability. They are struggling because they are living misaligned with who they are. The problem, ladies and gentlemen, is not skill. The problem is identity. You are not here to fit into just any herd. You are here to recognize your design, to clearly see your reflection, and to live in alignment with it. So the question is, ladies and gentlemen, is not who are you becoming? The question is, when will you finally go to the pond and look at your reflection? Because the moment you do, the moment you truly see yourself, you will never again settle to live anything as anything less. And always remind yourself, you are not one of many. You are the one and only Madam Toastmaster of the day.
Wow, wow, wonderful, wonderful speech as usual. And you said that you are the one and only. And I cannot comment on it, but I should mention that, yes, fellow Toastmasters, I'm really inspired, and I wrote it in my comment that I have to look at myself. I have to look at the reflection, and I have to decide when is the next step. The sooner, the better. Okay. Thank you so much, DTM Mohammed Shukri, for this wonderful motivational speech. Now, fellow Toastmasters, as per the agenda, we don't have a break, but I'm not sure if we will go for a break or DTM Khalid?
I suggest to just move on, no break,
Move
so we
on.
can break for prayer later on, which is
All
in
right.
about half an hour.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right. So, fellow Toastmasters, now this session is concluded regarding the prepared speeches. Of course, we will continue with the other sessions, but this is where we will start. Now we will start with the impromptu speeches. And just to give DTM Mohammed Shukri a chance to take, just a moment with himself and prepare his questions.
Don't give him a chance. Pressure him.
Pressure him? لا,
Let's
I'm very
see.
calm. I
Let's see
have
his
to.
fortitude. Let's see his fortitude.
So, DTM Mohammed, are you ready, or shall
Yes,
I
I'm
just
ready. I just need to share. If I have the co-host, I need to share.
Yes.
Once you give me the floor.
This is open house for anyone to share, except for Zoom bombers and inshallah Mayum. Anyone else can share.
All right, so fellow Toastmasters, now we move to a segment where we truly test our ability to speak and think on our feet. Table topic session, it's where you will shine, where you will speak, but without preparation. Definitely without a preparation, but of course with confidence. This is what we are working on in Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters and in Toastmasters International. So please help me in welcoming the table topic master for today's meeting, who is none other than the one and only, the accredited speaker, DTM Mohammed Shukri, with a warm round of applause. The microphone is yours.
Thank you very much, Madam Toastmaster of the Day, and welcome to this very special segment, dear Toastmasters and guests. For the benefit of guests, this is the unprepared speeches. You have 1 to 2 minutes to answer the question. Timer, please note, the speaker should not speak less than 1 minute. You try your best not to speak less than 1 minute and not more than 2.5 minutes. As many of you know, I am in love with quotes. So every time I'm given this role, I just play with quotes. So if you're bored, this is not today. You have to bear with me and with fortitude, of course. So when I choose someone, you need to just pick a number and then you will see a quote by someone, and feel free to just speak about it. I have so many arms today. And since I only see a few members, I already decided that I will not start with a guest, I'll start with a member. And that member, he knows he's prepared. DTM Farooq Qadir, are you ready? As always, born ready.
We're ready. And
Yes,
let me warn you, let me warn you, I made a comment. If you want your course to get misquoted, I'm your guy, huh?
There you go. He already, snatched the floor. Please pick a number, DTM Farooq.
Always go for the number 1 because that's the one you thought of most, right? That's the one that got you started.
Oh my God, yeah. I think it was a mistake to pick you. Here we go. DTM Farooq, the moment I pick, you will see the code. Let me read it twice. Some people may not be able to view everything, so let all of them hear. So here we go. The first quote says, "The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall," by Nelson Mandela again. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall, quote by Nelson Mandela. DTM Farooq Qadir, floor is yours.
Thank you, Table Topic Master. First, let me start with apologizing to DTM Mandela, to Nelson Mandela, for what I'm about to do to his quote. What do you think when you first say the greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall? Do you mean we have to fall? Why do we have to fall in the first place? Why can't we always be standing up and let other people do the falling? No, I believe this quote is wrong, DTM Shukri. This is not a correct quote. We have to be confident of ourselves. You talked about who you are. I know what I am. I looked at the mirror. I'm a winner. I never fall. So what I'd like to say, this theory is sometimes good for people who are falling down or failing in life. But people who are successful or who look at themselves as successful, why would they think of rising? They have already risen. They're thinking of rising more. So that's what I believe we should be aiming for. We should not aim for something that says like, okay, why do you think about failure? That is what people are most afraid of in their life. We start to think of the first thing we do in life is say, how can I not fail? How do I not fail this? Why not think positively and say, how can I succeed? How can I make this better? How can I prove myself to be better than most? Isn't that what winners do? Winners think about success from the first attempt, while people who are not sure of them, who do not have the power, they think about failure first because they feel it's a challenge, they feel it's out of their bound. These are people, as you said, who never looked at the bound themselves and never realized who they are. So with this, I would like to say my quote is a bit different, DTM Shukri, from this one. I disagree with this quote, although it's a good quote, but it's not for me. With that, back to you, DTM Shukri.
Thank you so much, DTM Farouk. Thank you so much. I think Nelson Mandela is not smiling at this moment because of your answer, but okay, may his soul rest in peace. I'm moving to the next quote. And if someone raises their hand, that will be very good. But let me choose a guest. Still a Toastmaster, but a guest. So all the way from Kuwait, Toastmaster Jata, if I'm pronouncing correctly, are you still there?
Yes, sir, I am here. Yes, and you did pronounce it correctly.
All right, welcome, Jata. Can you pick a number?
We'll go with number 6.
All right, number 6. Here we go. I'll read it first. Resilience. Lucky, it's the theme of our meeting. Resilience is knowing that you are the only one that has the power and the responsibility to pick yourself up, by Mary Holloway. Again, resilience is knowing that you are the only one that has the power and the responsibility to pick yourself up, by Mary Holloway. Toastmaster Jata, floor is yours.
Many years ago, I awakened from my sleep. And in the course of waking up, there was this voice that I heard that said, Jata, you have the power. And I never in fact, this is the first time I'm ever sharing this. And this was many years ago. And it wasn't my voice. It was just some voice. And I always carried that with me. And what that voice was telling me that through all of my challenges, my falls, my failures, the lessons learned in moving towards my goals and inching towards my accomplishments, that's resilience, the rebound, the ability to take what I've learned from my hardships, my challenges, and from others, watching others the mishaps of others, and turn that into success. Use my experiences to guide me and to help others. That's resilience. Believing in myself. When you believe in yourself, you're going to fall. You're going to have failures. That's a part of life, and we should embrace it. But resilience is not letting that get the best of you. It's learning from it, and it's not sulking, but empowering yourself and others in knowing that you'll be better, all the better in your next phase from it. So with that, that's my response. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Well done, well done.
Toastmaster, thank you.
Well done, Toastmaster Jetta. We heard you so loud. So thank you very much for the beautiful answer. And I'm going back. I will take a step with more fortitude. I'm going to choose a guest, but not a Toastmaster. And I have full trust she will do very well. Safa Nabil, are you ready? Safa Nabil, oh, mashallah, she already unmuted her camera. Okay, Safa, here goes. Pick any number other than 1 and 6.
I'm going to choose 5.
5, here we go. A hero is an ordinary individual who finds the strength to persevere and endure in spite of overwhelming obstacles. Christopher Reeve. A hero is an ordinary, ordinary individual who finds the strength to persevere and endure in spite of overwhelming obstacles by Christopher Reeve. The floor is yours, Safa.
Okay, can I ask about some words? I need the meaning of them.
Sure.
What does persevere mean?
Persevere is, go through what you go through, even if it's hard, but you stay there. You don't back off. You don't withdraw. So you persevere. You are patient and solid there. Good. Any other word? We are here to help.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Okay. Timer, please note she will start now.
Okay. Well, actually, when we talk about heroes, I definitely agree with him that it's an ordinary individual. Because for me, I believe that we all are the same unless something happened or we did something that we are same but not exactly the same. I mean, how to explain? It's like everyone is unique. We are the same, but everyone is unique at the same time. So everyone can be a hero if he used his whole potential in this life, or he can be a normal person if he just follow everyone else, follow the crowd, as they say. So yeah, I think if you want to be a hero, you need to make an effort. But everyone can be a hero, so there's no a specific person that is born to be a hero. That's it. Thank you.
Allah, thank you so much. Well done, Safa. Definitely, we see you as a hero. Okay, a heroine in English, because that's the female, with the work you do for children. And I hope people come to know the value that you leave through Montessori and art, how vastly you help children. So thank you very much. By the way, this is Christopher Reeve, the actor of one of the famous versions of Superman, the first version I saw. And then he got crippled because of an accident and he was motionless. Imagine, from being a young, and powerful, on the screen Superman, and then a horse rider. And one day on the horse, he got an accident and he fell and he couldn't move any part of his body. He lived like that for the rest of his life, but endured with fortitude. So just a quick note. I don't know about how many minutes do I have? Can I do one or two? Huh?
We are behind by 10 minutes, but yeah, maybe one.
Maybe one. All right. So anyone can volunteer. I don't see all the members because of these slides, but anyone? I see. Abdullah. Dr. Abdullah. Ready? Can you unmute?
Yes, yes, please.
All right. Can you pick a number?
Number 3.
Number 3. All right. Number 3. Here comes number 3. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. By Marcus Aurelius. Again, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. By Marcus Aurelius. The floor is yours, Dr. Abdullah.
In general, all of us, we are going to find our strength. But sometimes we don't know what is our strength and what is our weakness. So you need to ask people to join with us, other people, to choose your mentoring, your mentor, to guide you, to show you your strength and your weak. By that, you can develop your skills. Anyone who is reaching a high level in his job or his work or his teams, he needs the consultation. By consultant, you can find your strength and your weak. All of us, we are heroes. All of us, we are great. But that's what we are think that. But in reality, you need the other one to show you your plan and your weak and your strength. Back to you, Toastmaster Mohammed Shikri.
Thank you, Dr. Abdullah, all the way from Kuwait. And this wraps up our table topic session. I hope you enjoyed it, and I leave you and hand over the floor back to Madam Toastmaster of the Day.
A warm round of applause to a distinguished Toastmaster Mohammed Shikri for the lovely session. He chose quotes and he encouraged especially the guests to participate. Of course, this is what we do in Toastmasters. We encourage each other to develop our communication and leadership skills. Now, moving to the general evaluation. Yes, DTM Khalid, shall we proceed? All right. All right, so we're moving to the general evaluation session. Fellow Toastmasters, even the strongest journeys needs moments of reflection to grow stronger. And for today's meeting, we have a general evaluator. She observed the meeting. Definitely her comments will uplift, guide, and help us to rise. And of course, because resilience is not just about standing firm, it's about learning, improving, trying, and coming back with better decisions. Fellow leaders, please put your hands together to welcome the general evaluator for today's meeting, who is none other than Toastmaster Bushra Ma'raj. The microphone is yours, Bushra.
Thank you so much, Ms. President. So this is Ms. General Evaluation again with you. And as we do commence the General Evaluation segment, I just would like to say that I've got much positive things to speak about. However, before providing you with my comments about the meetings, I would like to proceed with calling on the timer to provide us with a detailed report of the timings of each of the speakers. Toastmaster Zahsin, the floor is yours.
Thank you, DTM Bushra. And overall, I would like to highlight this. The speeches today we have are wonderful. I like them. I enjoy them. And sometimes I just forgot I'm the timer. However, as I said at the beginning, my job is to help you master the art of elegant exit. Starting with the speeches we have here. By the way, we have all qualified speakers today, but let me highlight their duration of the speeches they had. Starting with our new member, or new Toastmaster, Madame Amira, she was 5 minutes and 46 seconds. DTM Muhammad Shukri, I don't need to say anything about him, but he was 8 minutes and 7 seconds. For the table topics, starting with our BAT member, which is Farouk Qadir, he was 1 minute 45 seconds. And our guest Jata, she was 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Safa Nabil, she was 1 minute and 8 seconds. And Dr. Abdullah Al-Hbail, he was 1 minute and 24 seconds. That's it. Back to you, Bushra.
Thank you so much, Toastmasters Hussein, for this detailed report. Now, for the benefits of the speakers themselves, and since all of them, they are here to further improve their communication and leadership skills and to become a better speakers, it's time to hear from their evaluators as well. So I would like to hand over the floor to the first evaluator, Toastmasters Tanaji Omar, to evaluate Toastmasters Amira, which delivered her icebreaker. The floor is yours, Toastmasters Tanaji.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bushra, our general evaluator. Toastmaster Amira today started with fortitude all the way from her title when she said, "Rise by fear." She showed us clearly what she is planning to do today. And she dived in deep by starting direct, telling us her name and what she was called in Arabic, Amiratu Zaman. She even translated it to English to ensure that everybody is involved, which is an amazing tactic that I truly commend her doing. Then she moved directly to show us how she is utilizing her ability to fortitude throughout her life when she said, this is my first speech in English. So she placed the challenge right there in front of us. Despite that challenge, she kept smiling all the way through to show us another level of fortitude as well. Even if you are challenging yourself, you can smile, you can face it with grace. And then she has utilized contrast all the way in her speech, which I felt really amazing and soothing, when she has said it wasn't perfect, but it was powerful. When she has said courage is not about lack of fear, but about being there. When she said her message to her daughter, you don't have to be perfect, just take steps. And just by saying that message by itself to her daughter, it shows that she is framing a purpose to her speech. She is framing a purpose to her daughter so that she has a long-time purpose in life. Her speech was truly crafted in a nice way, giving us a glimpse of herself without she going to speaking about her family, but she gave us a glimpse about herself when she spoke to us about the challenges, the way she's facing life and where she is trying to go further. If I'm going to give Toastmaster Amira area for flourishing even further, I would speak about just take a breath. Before you start your speech, just take a breath at the beginning and then go in. When you started your second half of speech after the technical glitch, you were more confident, you were more on control. Just take a breath and then start your speech to deliver the message stronger. When you have messages, shorten them and try to memorize some aspect of them so that you can deliver the main aspect while you are speaking to the camera. This helps us to relate to your message more. All in all, I truly loved your speech. I truly love your courage. I truly love that you stepped out of your comfort zone, showing us fortitude in more than one level and more than one stage. And I'm truly looking forward to see your growth because I'm expecting amazing things from you. You have a lot of potential, amazing resilience, and we are looking forward to see where you are going to fly forward with that. Back to you, Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmasters Tanoji. You were really fortitude while delivering your evaluation. Now moving on to our next fortitude evaluator, who is going to evaluate our accredited speaker, the one and only DTM Mohammed Shukri.
No, we don't have anyone evaluating details.
We don't have?
It's just a motivational speech.
Okay then. Just one question. So as for the poll, am I the
Yeah.
one who's... Yeah, am
No,
I...
was just waiting for you to invite me for the poll. Yalla, خلاص. You have
Okay.
it. Please vote for the best table topic since we only have one prepared speaker. So by default, Toastmaster Amira is in, and DTM Tanaji, provided the time is right. Hear from the timer later. We're missing just one. 13 out of 14 voted. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Done. Back to you, Madam G.
Thank you so much, DTM Khaled. Now, as per the agenda, it's mentioned that the general comments are provided before the reports of the grammarian and accountant. Do you recommend to do so, or
yourself.
may we have the grammarian? Okay.
Put yourself.
As for myself, I prefer to have the grammarian and accountant reported before that.
All right, so that means me. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Bushra. There's one reason I usually ask the general evaluator comments at the beginning, because I can also count your word of the day, but now, khalas, your chance is gone. Thank you so much for inviting me, and thank you so much, everyone of our members, for showing fortitude, not just gratitude, fortitude during this difficult time. So let me go with the account report first. First comes first. So if you don't hear your name, means that you were perfect, or means that I might have zoned off for something else. But then for those who you would hear your name, that means I was super attentive to you, which sometimes means good, because I was still paying attention to you exactly. So talking about who said what, I noted 5 individuals who I was so much attentive to what they said. So DTM Zahra, 1 1 ah. As an MC, mashallah, this means amazing. Moving to Toastmaster Hussein. He spoke for a short period of time, Toastmaster Hussein, but I noticed that he had 4 ahs. It's just me, and because I like you, that's why I pay attention to you more. Yeah. Then Toastmaster Amira, he said only 1
But I love your
Toastmaster
comments.
Amira. Habibi, ala rasi. Now, DTM Muhammad Shukri, I think I was paying attention to you the most. I think. Because I heard you saying 4 ahs, 4 M's, 5 ahs. 1 I, and 1 you know. See how much I love you? And then Toastmaster Jata, you were flawless at the beginning, but then toward the end, I don't know what happened. I think someone pressured you, like I pressured DTM Muhammad Shukri. So DTM Zahra wanted to give him a chance, but I pressured him. but he made a few unknown or unintentional ahs and ums. For you, you said only one and 5 ahs. That's all. That's all. Which is good. It's good. As for the grammarian rule, I'm happy you used the word of the day a number of times. Some were wrong, but I also counted them. So fortitude, you cannot use fortitude as a verb. I noticed some of you used it as a verb, but I counted that anyway. You cannot use this also as an adjective. So fortitudinous is the adjective of fortitude. Fortitude is just a noun, but I also counted this for the sake of being fair. So looking at those who use the word of the day, I don't know how myself, I used it 3 times, but yeah, I used it 3 times. Toastmaster Amira did not use the word of the day, but she used courage multiple times, which is just a synonym of the word of the day. I heard at least 3 times of Toastmaster Amira. Toastmaster Bushra 2 times. DT Muhammad 3 times, at least. But the queen of using the word of the day today is DTM Tanaji, 5 times. MashaAllah. So thank you so much for using the word of the day. Now coming to the good use of English, I had almost 2 pages of good use of English. Yeah, I'll try to be short and sweet. I'm the time bank manager. I love that. Bank manager of time. That's never heard this. I'm here to help you being diligent, to have diligent exit. So that was the word, and that was, of course, our timer. Thank you so much to our timer. DTM Tanaji used the word soothing. I like the word soothing. And then she said, okay, how can I give you areas for you to flourish even more? So that was also great. My mind started speaking. And that was Toastmaster Amira. My mind started speaking. Okay, that's something maybe nice to highlight as well. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to stop. Again, Toastmaster Amira. Small step matter. Courage. Yeah, I think now's the time where I miss my handwriting. I was writing very fast to make sure that I'm getting everyone moving forward. Yeah, courage means the first step to moving forward. Somewhere around that. And then I like what Toastmaster Jata said. In the course of waking up, I thought that was really strong. In the course of waking up. Okay, I think the rest is from DT Muhammad. So you are from a different league. I was once in that pond, right? I was once in that pond. You aren't here just to fit in any herd. And then you are not one of many, you are the one and only. And of course, among many more good use of English, I could not catch any improvement in your English. MashaAllah, your English was flawless. Thank you so much for being amazing audience. Let's continue being here with full of fortitude. Back to you, Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, DTM Khalid, for being too generous and counting the word of the day for all and all of us. It was really nice. And thank you so much for pointing out on whatever you have liked from the quotes and what have been said by the members. Now, moving on to my own comments that I do have and want to share from what I have catched from the meeting. Despite I have joined the meeting a bit late, but I'll share what I do have in hand. I loved how Toastmasters Widad Hijazi emphasized on leadership and how the nominations for the next term will be open. It's always that Toastmasters International platform is a great opportunity for all of us to practice leadership and communication. And I really loved encouraging the members to step out of their comfort zone and taking this opportunity to do so. Another thing that I truly loved was seeing a new member joining Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters from Kuwait. Toastmasters Amira, welcome. And honestly, it was really nice to see you stepping in and delivering your icebreaker. Despite this is only the first step, but I'm 100% sure that there are many to come, and you'll definitely benefit from joining Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters. Well, another thing that I loved about the meeting here, like I know that Old is Gold series used to happen online, but here I assume that after Corona and the pandemic, this is the first time you do have a usual meeting online, having it on an online platform. But I truly loved the activity that our president, DTM Zahra, introduced just to break the ice and maintain the interaction between us all during the meeting through having such blurry pictures, and we do keep on guessing whom is that or whom is that. It was a really great thing, especially with this technical issues that we are having during the meeting, and which is definitely uncontrollable in our hands. So well done, Miss President. And aside from being a president, you're also the MC. Well, what can I also say? You were really energetic and you kept the interaction between all of us. I truly love that, and thank you so much. As for the timer, he really did a really great job through accurately timing the speeches, and I loved the colored backgrounds that he had utilized, which was a very great idea just for the speakers to be aware and keep a track of the timing as well. And now, what can I say about DTM Khaled? Like, thank you so much for always handling our meeting and being the backbone of this club. As honestly, DTM Khaled, he does really so much. Like, I know what's the role of Vice President Education as being the Vice President of Education at Injaz, like, and being here at the same time and visualizing what DTM Khaled here is doing. So thank you so much for planning the whole meeting and looking after the roles. You truly did a really great job. Now, speaking a bit about the speeches and what I truly loved about them, as for the icebreaker for Toastmasters, Amira, I liked how did she touch on a very important point within her speech. Like, it's always that we want to do this and we want to do that, and we look up to doing much of stuff, but it always requires this little small step to be out of or step out of our comfort zone. And this is a really good thing that we have to keep in mind always. Now, DTM Muhammad Shukri, well, you might not know this, but I honestly really admire your speeches, and they are always special to my heart. It's either that your speeches do carry that sense of humor, but at the same time, it's always with a lesson to learn from. I still remember your speech that was either last year or the year before in DTAC when you were speaking about how did you, or you were a safety officer, I believe, and then you moved away from your job, and then they kept on calling you, and then, no, I don't want this, I don't want this, and they, like, really, it was, you said a quote that I still remember. From what I see, well, honestly, you are among the best speakers, and you are yet different. Thank you so much for always delivering speeches with too many lessons to learn from. Now, as I had just mentioned, the internet issues that occurred within these online platforms, this is definitely uncontrollable. But yeah, what shall we do? But what we can do is maybe just check our internet connections every now and then, just to ensure that it is stable, just to avoid any technical issues during the meetings. And lastly, the table topics master, DTM Mohammed Shukri. I really loved the table topics, the quotes that you have provided us with. Well, I can say they are really realistic, and it's a very great opportunity for those even participating in the contests to see how the questions during such contests and anticipate what could be there or being asked. So I truly encourage all of those who are participating in the contest to see how or what type of questions could be asked at that time. And yes, with that being said, this is all from my end. And back to you, Master of Ceremonies.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Bushra, for giving us lots and lots of positive points that definitely will take it into consideration to improve our coming meetings. Thank you so much. And now we have 3 minutes. So I would like just to ask one of the members to, yes, DTM Khalid.
As if we did not agree on WhatsApp. Madam President, this distinguished Toastmaster Khalid Abdullah would like to move a motion to extend the time by another 5 minutes. So 6:15, inshallah, we close. Back to you.
Inshallah, hopefully. Anyone to second it from? Yes. DTM Farouk?
I second the motion to extend the time.
Thank you so much. So instead of 6:10, we will conclude by 6:15. So I have plenty of few more minutes. So now thank you so much, fellow members, fellow leaders, for attending this special meeting. This is our first online meeting, of course, as what Bushra said, since the pandemic, as we used to do it in a hybrid style. But inshallah, hopefully in the coming months, we will go back to hybrid. DTM Khalid, if the presentation
Not
is
months,
ready.
weeks. Days back.
Next month, la? I mean, like next meeting.
Coming
We
month,
meet once per month.
coming month. نستعجل, sorry.
Inshallah. All right. If the presentation is ready, or we can ask the guests to give their feedback. So what do you prefer?
Ready. Born ready.
Please
Okay, not the
share
presentation.
with us the
I'm born.
presentation. So we all know that, yes, we have, of course, 2 speakers and 1 evaluator plus 4 table topic commentators. So the best evaluator in today's meeting, who's none other than the one and only, the only evaluator, Toastmaster Tenaji Umar. Congratulations, Toastmaster Tenaji, and definitely we all know her. She's a champion in evaluation. Congratulations, Toastmaster Tenaji. Thank you for accepting the role and thank you for delivering a wonderful evaluation. Moving to the best speaker, we have, of course, our icebreaker, Toastmaster Amira, and we have the accredited speaker, DTM Mohammed. Congratulations, Toastmaster Amira. You inspired us, especially me. I have to take your words into consideration. I have to take the step forward. And of course, this will help me to be a better version of myself. Congratulations, Amira. Now, moving to the best table topics, we have 4. We have DTM Farouk, Safa, Jata, and Abdullah. So let's see who is the winner, who is the best table topic
Any guesses?
commentator.
Any guesses?
Any guesses? It could be me, although I
It
didn't
could be me as
participate.
well.
I think they all deserve
Oh, wow. Congratulations, Toastmaster Jata, our special guest all the way from Kuwait. Congratulations for delivering a wonderful table topic speech, impromptu speech without preparation. Fellow leaders, it's the time to say thank you so much for attending. Just a few reminders before we go to the guests. We would like to remind you that our next meeting, inshallah, will hopefully be hybrid. It will be on 18th of April. And don't forget to, especially the contestants, we have the English contest that it's online. Will be on 24th of April from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. And for the Arabic, it's the day after, which is 25th, Saturday, from 2:30 to 7 p.m. All right, now let's hear from our guests. So let's start with the winner, Toastmaster Jata. It's your first meeting that you are attending it online.
Yes,
So
and
how was it?
This was a wonderful meeting, and I would love to attend more actually. So thank you for the invitation. I loved everything. The message in the prepared speeches, the general evaluation, the table topics was very fun. Thank you, and I look forward to future meetings.
Thank you so much for attending our meeting, and hopefully we will add you into our groups, the guest group, so you will be more aware of our future meetings. Now moving to Toastmaster Abdullah.
Yes,
Yes,
it's my
your
pleasure
feedback.
to be with you this evening. And really, I like your meeting. It was great and powerful and inspiring. So, all the best for all your members. And thank you for this invitation. Back to you.
Thank you so much. It's our great pleasure to have you, Toastmaster Abdullah. Moving to Toastmaster to be Safa. How was the experience, Safa, attending your first Toastmaster?
Thank you to invite me for this meeting. Well, I didn't expect, it was unexpected that Mr. Muhammad Shukri will select me, so I was not ready. But thank you for this opportunity, and it was a good meeting. Now I know more about Toastmaster, actually. I don't have a lot of information about that. So today was very great, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Safa, for joining us, and hopefully we'll see you in our future meetings. I will conclude with Toastmaster Mahmoud. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's give a chance to Toastmaster to be Mansoor.
Yes, thank you so much, everybody. It was really an interesting and very fun and inspiring meeting. I have to say that I hope you guys are doing very well and okay, and you'll be safe. I know I do apologize to you, Toastmaster Zahra. I give you a hard time, you and Toastmaster Abdullah. Every 2 days I was texting, "Are you guys okay? Are you guys okay?" Even Toastmaster Abdullah, I said, if you are alive, send me a thumbs up. If you're not alive, don't text. When he did not text me for like consecutive 3 days, I keep calling you. I said, Toastmaster Zahra, is he alive? He's not responding. Who should I pay for my membership? So I hope you guys are doing well and okay, and hopefully I can see you, inshallah, in the next meeting in person. And I'm sure that I did the right decision to join this wonderful, wonderful club. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for caring
And
about
did you
us.
say you stopped being funny? Did you say you stopped being funny?
Yeah, my mom said this actually yesterday.
There you go. You just cannot help not being funny.
All right, so a group photo before we adjourn the meeting. If the members and guests would like to open their camera. Okay, Rana, I'm not sure if you can.
Was
Bushra,
clicking?
if you can. I will.
Sure.
All right. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Say cheese. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. It's 6:15. Meeting number 275 adjourned now. All right. If you would like just to say anything, now we will stop the recording and you can just share whatever you want. Good evening to you, Jata.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.